Another fine day for World of Warships. We're going to discuss a little bit about asymmetric battles. Unfortunately, it's the last day of asymmetric battles, but hopefully this will return in the future, as is certainly handy for accomplishing missions. In fact, I would recommend it as the best way of accomplishing missions. We don't have too many missions to do, being that it's almost in between the next update to World of Warships. We've got these right here, which awards you some captains and some flags and miscellaneous. Not real rewarding, but very handy, especially for somebody that's fairly new to World of Warships, because getting more captains is a priority. At any rate, we've got the Libertad, which is a killer ship and quite capable of being successful in World of Warships asymmetric battles. So we're going to hit the battle button and hope we don't wait for half an hour. Everybody knows if you're going to go to asymmetric, you want to use a battleship. But you're going to load a lot faster if you're using any other ship. However, for the purposes of this, and being that I'm a surface battle man, then we're going to stick with Libertad. Great boat to start the day. And this is the first battle of the day. And the purpose here is to show how well you can do in asymmetric battles and how well it will do for your day. The object is to beat the game. If you think you're here to beat other players, you're wrong. The idea is to get as much out of the game as you possibly can. Beating other players is fun, and there's some battles that give you this opportunity that are better than others. But for the purpose of accumulating as many points and loot, such as containers and so forth, which I would rather call chests. Chests are what used in the marine world. Containers, well, that's for container ships. Chests are what people used to use to transport clothing and other items, and also for storage. They used to store it in chests. Anyway, as you can see, we got 13 battleships and 1 sub. Patience, patience, patience. It's worth it. So now we're up to 2 minutes and counting, but I'm not giving up. I've been streaming now for only a few weeks, though I've been playing this game, I think it's 8 years now, and have been a battle commander, when it comes to playing clan battles, which I don't do much anymore. Here we go. Finally got a cruiser in the mix. Bingo, we're in. And being a surface guy, not real thrilled that the submarine is here. Let's see what happens. And no sub. I really have a hard time understanding why we would want to have a submarine, but whatever happens here. You can't control what WoWs is going to do. So we've got a pretty good lineup of ships on our side. I pretty happy with this. I think the Hindenburg is a great brawler. Obviously the gearing is. Okay. Get some volume up here in the game. And I just stepped on Rear Admiral Jingles. Let's see. We're going to stay with AP because there's no submarines or DDs on the other side. We're taking our time here at 3/4 speed.
Standing by for instructions. Over.
And we're aiming straight down the pike. Gives us a little room to maneuver to use our aft turrets. Also, we want to make sure all of our secondaries are firing off. There's no DDs in this game, but there's no more fun than watching DDs melt away into nothing using your secondaries only. But they do a good job on anything else as well. And we do have a CV on the other team of bots. As you can see, still no action, but I'm going to slow down some more. It would be good to have the other guy be seen first and fired on. That's because they aren't going to fire on you if they fire on him. We'll see what happens here. He is just about to lap me now. And there's a cleave. A great. The Cleveland used to be one of the best boats around. And then it got kicked up to Tier 8, which was a crime. I used to really enjoy playing the Cleveland. There we go. Now probably our secondaries will finish this guy off unless the palm gets in there first. He's working him over pretty good too. Alright, now it's time for some BB action. The Hawk, which has its own little turret on each side, is our next target. And we're getting some fire from the other cap. Not much we can do about it. Okay, I'm going to try a little something else here. One of the things that happens in asymmetric battles now is now we're going to kick in a funny button. One of the strange things about asymmetric nowadays is that they actually turn around after they're getting beat up. Now you see we're using our marker to try to use as much as we can our secondaries. But it's not always the best thing to have when you're trying to. I think we can get this guy at the next one. Yep. And it's a Balti over at the other one. Okay. We want to get this cap. Caps are a great way to get more points. I'm pushing here because I want to get guns on the Balti and I want to get the cap as well. And what we have here is Zara. Okay. Once again. Let's see what that does. He's pretty much become our newest target. So anyway, targeting with secondaries, the problem is that if you mark them, all of a sudden now you're firing at the hull, and your secondaries aren't going to be very effective firing on a hull. I think the Palm has got a speed on us, but anyway. Let's see where the Zara is coming out. He's coming out. Come out wherever you are. Now we've got. Nope. We got to deal with these. As well. And we're going to have. I guess we're going to have to work on this guy. Okay, now we've got. Oops, sorry, folks. Now we got another secondary target, which we want to use because. Here's a Zara. Any hit on a CV is a good hit. Now it'd be nice to get this CV done with. We're down to 3 ships on their side. We still have all 5 of ours. It's good. Approaching 200,000 in damage. Oh well. It would have been nice, as it said so well. So, we got the Monarch and the Kansas left, and the Kansas is going to be our target if we ever see him. I think the Palm and I were teammates or something. Okay. Of course, the problem with Kansas is lots of armor and lots of firepower. Meanwhile, our secondaries are working on Monarch, finally. Going over to the Kansas. And the Kansas goes down. Monarch is going to our old camp. Hit T. So we did okay. A good game in asymmetric will get you 250,000 damage, which is real sweet. 300 more. As you can see, we're racking up some points here. I am using modules. Not extreme modules, but still using modules. Very few flags. One of the nicest things is that you don't have to use many of your own resources. So we're going back. So you can see we've made a whack on containers. We've accomplished the event pass. The problem with the event pass is that even though we just got another signals container, that's it. We're not going to see any more, I don't think. Nope. No, we're going to get 10 points for nothing because tomorrow this event pass will be over. So now we're going to go to the Italians. I'm going to spare you. Usually I go Sicilia, But instead I'm going to go with Napoli, so you have to wait forever to see what's happening. So we recall our commander. Napoli is well known as being a very tough ship and a good point getter. Let's see, now this is a premium ship, so we've got the bonus package included. That's why we got the big numbers for everything we put up here. Under equipment, I do have a few extra flags, in particular secondaries and anti-air, ramming, and the rest are just fluff. You got everything you could want on this ship, because we've got torps, we've got smoke, got good guns, good secondaries, ideal ship for this type battle. And we're going to go right into it. So we're loading up here, and it shouldn't take long because we're in a cruiser. And here we are. Ooh, we got a sub on our team. As you can see, this is what WoW calls a standard battle. So we've got defense is a big deal here. I have lost these games when people decide they're just going to hot rod into it and don't defend the cap. We are going to defend the cap.
Hands to action stations.
Now we've only got one DD, but I'm still going to go to HE. And I'll just let him know
All forces protect the base.
that I agree. This island, right off of our
Standing by for
zone,
instructions. Over.
our cap, our defense, is ideal for this boat. We can lay the lee, which means protected on the side of this island, and fire away at those ships approaching. We also have smoke, which is good up till 8.8, which isn't bad. And it looks the main is going to follow. Kurfürst is in the middle. And the Mecklenburg is going all out. Mecklenburg is a good boat. Between armor and guns. But, and secondaries. But who knows how long she'll last. So it won't be long now. And we're going to start seeing these boys.
Contact.
There's the first one. Up above, if you look at the layout I've got for the HUD, you can see that there's a lot of information. What ships are spotted and what their HP is. And this can be a great way to decide. Here comes the breast, and here comes the dom. Okay, we're going to stop here. Got to get some guns out on the dom. We need to get out a little bit. Need to switch to AP. We're gonna pop smoke.
Smoke generator started. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Yeah, we could start firing off torps here. I'm a torp when you're on top of them guy. Wish that wasn't the case, but all too often, that's what you need to do. We'll see.
Fire, fire, fire.
Now we have two courses of action here. We could just sit here and flail them
Smoke
with
screen
our
set.
secondaries. Remain unseen. Looks like we're gonna get a torp hit. Oh, nice. 2.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And now it's Richelieu's turn.
Fire, fire, fire.
I don't like that fire. Okay, we're going to try maneuver. Notice we're aiming along the deck line, because that's going to give us guaranteed some hits, both hull and superstructure. Now, the hull, if we get lucky, we get penetration. If we don't, well, we're still going to get some hits. And right now we got to run to ensure our health. Unfortunately, this is where a T is going to be handy. And we're up against a gunship. T it is. And we're going to go to smoke as soon as we can. Where is he?
Enemy destroyed. Foundered.
Oh, we
Smoke
got a
generator
nose
stop.
on here, which is fine for HE. Of course, we lost him. Not much we can do about that. Till we get another load.
Enemy cruisers.
Let's get another fire.
Smoke screen set.
We almost got him cooked. Almost. Playing horseshoes here. Another health. Do some more running away. Unfortunately, but it's the only wise thing to do at this moment. back to AP. He's turning away. Gain high. Gonna try and some cruiser. Ah, these guys have had it. That wasn't necessary. That's it. Minnesota's the last one. Get our guns around. Perhaps we should have been a little bit more aggressive to start off with. Still, we got 123k, 2 kills, opposed to the 4 or 5 I prefer, but hey. And I switch back to HE. Let's see if we can catch some Minnesota. Trying to get us some fire going. That's it. Okay. So we've got base, waves of the web. We got another container. Working on a couple others. This one's accomplished with credits. Eh. Team score. Yeah, pretty far down the ranks. And our 2 kills, another fun. Potential jag 1.3. One of the things to remember is that everything you do in World of Warships now gets points. Doesn't make any difference almost what it is. If it's spotting, if it's potential damage, plane shot down, it's a long list. So the idea is get everything you can out of it. Always good to see some more captain points. All right. In 2 battles, we've already made it through the first 2 containers. And after this is just bonus. But problem is that it's not worth getting that 3rd container for how much you got to spend in resources. All right, we're going to collect some containers. All right, we got 2 from battles and 2 from awards. And we're going to open all containers. As see, we scored a captain. So if you're new to the game, this is a great way to get some good captains. 10-point captains are hard to find. We got a dupe here for a symbol, it's called, and that means we're going to get rewarded with 15,000 credits because that's what Warships does. And here we go, there's 15,000 credits for that. Okay, we're going to go back to this war screen. I want to get Cecilia out here now because I want to show this ship off a little bit. Even though this is not a premium ship, its equipment and abilities far outstrip. Now what we do here is this boat is rigged for asymmetric, meaning that we're going for close action, and this is something I think this is a waste of money. Don't see any difference, so I don't bother to spend it most of the time. As you can see, once again, as usual, we've got some happy flags, and then we've got what we need for CVs, and of course, got to get that money going in short action. So here we go again. Off to battle. Unfortunately, we're going to be waiting, because that's what we have to do. Stand by. Thank you for your patience. As it can be easily seen, it does take time before we finally get in. And let's see what we have for teammates. No DD. Some fairly good cruisers. Good selection of German BBs. I thoroughly enjoy the Schlieffen or Ruprecht, but Schlieffen even more so. The Yoshino seems to do pretty well. I don't have the Yoshino. I'm not a big Japanese cruiser fan, but the Yoshino I see often and seems to do well. There's some criticism about lack of armor, but the guns seem to do their job. Okay, we're going to stick with AP.
Awaiting instructions.
A on this map can be a bit of a trap. They start coming in between the islands at you, and there's enough of them, you're going to get beat up. Between torping and gun action, it can get pretty nasty. Now, there's no DDs. I'm looking to see... I don't think there's any smoke boats up here except for the Chapayev. Not 100% on that. Uganda might have smoke, I'm not sure. The BB's obviously not, but Zaiten definitely have torps. Imahari. This is what I love. This works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Would like to know if there's torps on that boat. Well, the Schriefen's diving right into it.
Enemy force detected.
But then he's got torps to defend himself with, which we do not. Okay, and here comes torp boats, etc. And here's a smoke boat. So let's. Generally, I like to go after torp boats first. We should be getting in secondary range. Yes, we are. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. This is semi-manageable. We're going to go for the Amono. See if we can get a Citadel or two. Nope. Here comes some torps.
Torpedoes, direct front. Fire, fire, fire. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Let's get the Amono next, because she carries torps. And there goes my Schlieffen. God damn it. Sorry for the language.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Pity we didn't have all guns firing.
Bullseye.
But, come on. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? Collision is what we got here. Once again, firing from the deck angle.
Fire, fire, fire.
We're gonna smoke
generator
up,
started.
even though it's not going to do any good. Two fires. Let's get the fires out. Whoa. That was a nice one. Now, the good news here is we should be evading detection. So I'd like to get this cap.
Problem solved, sir.
There we go. Okay, we're in full reverse. Give us a moment to A, cap, and B, get some health. Because it won't be long and some of these boats are going to turn around and come back. So let's be ready.
Smoke screen set.
I'm going to go slow ahead. And the team on the other side has done well. Uh-oh. There goes our cap.
Fire, fire, fire.
Okay, basically we're running for it now. And I'm just hoping that Iparanga doesn't come around the bend. Oh,
Main
jeez.
turret critically damaged.
Really? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's nice. But I'd like to be out of range. There we go. Get around the corner here. No, it's not going as well as I like, but it's going. Ibaranga is not a problem now, but the Vostok is. So what can we do about Vladdy? Be ready, I guess. Because he's going to be... able to be taken out with... Nope.
Smoke generator started.
So we're going to go that route and hope he gets spotted, because I'd like to opportunity blow him away. Well, we're not going to have much longer of a game here. Best I can do is pop this Ibaranga. That was just about it for him. Okay, ammo up. Just for the hell of it, we're going to try that.
Smoke screen set.
Oh, jeez. He's all healthed up. Good for him. And we're going to put these right underneath the turrets. That worked. Middle of the pack. Would have been great to get that cap. And now it's time for a little U.S. cruiser action. We're trying to work up to a 21 pointer on the Annapolis. I've got enough resources so that once I break through the 20th point here, which we're a little over half, then we're going to get crazy with doing the last one off of our points. And here you are, we just got the happy flags, meaning the ones we got the most of in waste. We are using extra hydro. And off to see the wizard. Hopefully will be a quick load. And we got a sub in this one. BB lineup is great. And then we got a sub. I don't even understand why people bring subs to Asymmetric, but they do. Today is the last day of Asymmetric for a while.
Morning, men. Start at 10. Round the
Slow
board.
down a little bit. Good news, no sub on the other side. Try to signal to the Libertad to
All
follow
stations proceed
along
to
on this
capture that
side,
position.
because going down the other side can be fairly suicidal. But I might go with him. Only problem is, basically this is run and hide with this boat. Either you're shooting over an island, or you're out there in the free world getting beat up. Okay. So what this is going to be is I'm going to run with the Libertad just a little while, get some damage in, and quickly retreat. The Annapolis cannot take a beating. If there was an island that you could easily shoot over, like right about here, that'd be one thing, but if I don't have any spotting, then it's useless. So that's why we're following the Libertad for now.
Contact.
Let's get some damage.
Enemy battleship detected. Enemy cruiser detected.
Whoa. First blood goes to the Libertad. Excuse me. Well, we've got the Isle in our range. He seems to be turning, so we'll do that. Aha. That didn't do me any good. Alright. See if we can get some fires going. Whoa, destroyer, destroyer, destroyer. Come on, let's get some hits. Now some accuracy would help. I can't believe we aren't hitting.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port.
Finally.
Destroyer sighted. Enemy destroyer sunk.
Okay. This Duncan is still in there. Why don't we have any visual? Libertad's right on top of him. There he is. Death by fire. Well, here's an opportunity to get a cap, which we want to take. And then we'll be running south and east. There's the CV. Libertad is doing well. 4 kills. Compared to my 1. But a sub kill is a good kill. I'm sorry. A DD kill is a good kill. Well, I'll bet the Libertad has got CV fever. But he's got plenty to deal with between the CV and the Iowa. And he's playing the best game because he's going right down the middle, where his secondaries can do the most work. Go. Burnt down the Iowa. So this isn't going to be much of a game for the Annapolis this morning, unfortunately. There goes the CV, also to the Libertad, so now he's up to 6 kills. And we may or may not have this Monarch in gun range. Looks to me like he beached. We're going to hit the big T early because I don't think I'm going to have anything else to do. We're going to go around and see if we can, but oh no, it's not happening. But we always appreciate a victory. Okay. Almost there in this one. I don't even want to look at the team score. Okay. Another US. This is a premium again. This time it's the Jacksonville. I should say it's a premium. I should say that it's a super ship. And I think we're going to add a little extra spice besides our happy flags. Yeah, we're good there. Okay. Going straight into it. And this will probably be the final battle on Asymmetric. Unless you come back later today. Because Asymmetric is going to be over for a while. It's too bad. Now we're using the Jacksonville. Jacksonville is unique because it's a HE spammer, and its funny button makes it spam harder. For some reason, it gets more damage once you push the F button. All right, we've got what? We got 3 BBs and 2 cruisers. No destroyers. I'm in the middle where I don't want to be.
Starboard 10, round the ball and back again.
Time to go left or right. We're going to go right and assist the two BVs. Cover A. In a situation like this, best situation is to take the two outer A and C caps and then squeeze B. And the only problem with this little move right here by myself is that anybody coming up to B, thought-wise, has got me flat broadside. So either I don't fire, or I fire and maneuver, or I don't know. It's a tough decision because yeah, I'm going to take damage for sure. 9.9 for sighting is pretty good, but nothing's perfect. So Loria is doing something. I don't know what it's doing. Benjamin. Here we go.
Enemy force detected.
I never would have suspected that he's doing what he's doing. Kurfürst is playing it casual. Smart. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DDs we have to defeat, so yeah. This is where the Jacksonville can do a lot of good. It's going to tear up anything that says DD on it.
Enemy battleship sighted.
It's not going very fast. As you can see, the fire chance in this boat is great. There's two of them. Wow. One. Yep, knew that was coming.
Torpedoes to port.
He's accelerating, and we're gonna get hit. No, we're not. Okay, good.
Enemy destroyers sunk. Torpedoes direct front.
We're gonna retreat because this is a good boat, but I can't take everybody on single-handed, which is what's happening with the Kurfürst going down on the island. I can't blame him. He doesn't want to face these guys on his own. Crunch, crunch. Okay, come on. We need to get our F key going. There we are. Ding. Announces F key. Unfortunately, we don't have all our guns up. We're just going to have to take it like that. Got a little bit of tunnel vision here. Andes makes for an interesting target. Is that it's such a small, weird superstructure, but we're doing okay. Naturally, I like to get my funny button going again. Now I'm going wide because I like to get some shots on this DD, but I don't know if I'm going to. I'd also like to get some more health going. There we go. There we are.
Destroyer sunk.
Oh, we're down to one ship. Do I have shots? Yes, I do. Whoop. Not anymore. And no cap. Boy, Luria ended up in a strange place. Okay, now we got some shots. Yes. If we go right around in here, we might be able to get something going. And he's trying to turn. He's going very slowly. We're not getting hits. We're doing very poorly here.
To do anything stupid.
That's not going to work. Oh well. So we missed an opportunity on the last one, but 5 over 100. Picked up another container. Second in line. .1 pot. Spotting damage. I don't think we shot any planes down. Aircraft destroyed. 8. Okay. Credits and XP. Woohoo! Big hit. Otherwise, okay. And back to port. And that will conclude. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to go and get this container. Yeah, there's a glitch in the game. If you get a special container from this last mission set, you better open them with regular containers from the game. So I've been better off to run this down and then open it, and then we'd see what we're getting. This is strange stuff. Another thing that's popped up is if you go here and you want to get your Njord out, up with the update, now it's appearing. Yesterday, if you wanted to see if your Njord was here, you had to specify battleship, otherwise it wasn't going to show. At any rate, I'll pop that up for later maybe. Combat missions, how are we doing on this stuff? Wait, completed. No? And 72,000 free XP for one container. Yeah. Quick look at the armory, see if there's anything else is new. This release. I think it's just continue on from last time, as in pay to play early release of who was it? It's a Dutch cruiser line? Yeah. This is my first time opening up the armory. What do we see? Wishing Wharf. Buy your tokens now. I don't think so. They've added some ships to pay per play, as here. Here we go. Karl Johan, Anhalt. I'd buy this if I was interested in another tier 8. Not really. Things got torps. Yes. Looks like fairly good torps. Good secondaries. Just wish it was a tier 9. Karl Johanna, not really interested in that. And the rest of these, just sorry, not interested in these. Sometimes I think about the income. No. No submarines. There is one on here that I was thinking of, but that's a research boat. So, out of there, thank you for viewing. We'll talk to you again soon. This day in the life of Asymmetric is going to appear on YouTube. That's going to be a long one, but maybe fun to watch. Thank you for viewing.